Hey guys, today we're going to do an unboxing of the Loop Experience Plus. I got these because I do a lot of recording where I need extremely accurate sound to be able to monitor back and hear what I'm doing. These are rated for noise reduction rating of 7, which you can definitely tell is not that much. However, they do have all the independent labeling in the back that explains sound noise reduction can be up to 15 dB, and we'll get into that in a second. So when we open up the box, beautiful packaging. We get our 2 headphones. They have our medium silicone plugs on. And then we're going to have foam. Well, these are not rated for PPE, meaning they're not rated for use with the sound reduction or to be considered actual protective headphones. Then we have the silicone tips that are. We have white sound hole blockers and the black ones. And then, of course, you get this awesome carrying case that has this little very, very dense plastic piece. This is awesome. I mean, it's about the size of, I'd say, like 2/4, and it's very, 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 very light. This would be amazing to throw in a backpack. I don't know if I'd put it on my keys, but throw it in a laptop bag or like a messenger bag or anything like that. If you're at school, would be perfect. Let's see how it works. So these go in really easily. You just kind of put them in your ear and push with your finger, and it finds like the spot, and you'll know what I'm talking about right there. So this is what they look like in. Some people say they're fashionable. I don't care about that. I want to see if it preserves the music sound. So let's play something that has a lot of bass, a lot of treble, and a lot of mids together in varying parts. See how it sounds. Oh, that's really good. I can feel the bass in the room, like in my chest. It's probably too loud, and it sounds super quiet in the room. Not only that, but when I was turning my head, the ambient noise room is killed by this, but when I'm directly, faced by the monitors, I have one that's over there, and then this one that's coming straight at my, my left ear. I can't hear the background noise at all. It's kind of spooky, actually. This would be really good for conversation. And so with that said, I want to take it up a notch. And inside of this pack, you can see there's like a little acoustic chamber in there. They actually have these little other pieces made of silicone that their goal is to cover that little acoustic sound chamber. One thing I noticed is when you push that in, it has a tendency to actually hang up on that piece there, if my camera would focus. And if you want to fix that, I don't know if I can get it on the camera or not. Focus. Just push in all the way, and it'll close that little acoustic sound chamber. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in both, and yeah, I'll see you in a second. All right, so I went ahead and I put the little silicone rings in. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to run a 20 hertz to a 20,000 hertz test really quickly, and I'm going to see which frequencies I hear. I'm going to record this whole video so I can post it on YouTube later for people who are looking to get the Loop Experience Pluses. But I think for the sake of this video, I'll probably just fast forward to the end and kind of see where I'm at. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to see what frequency I pick up on the low end and what frequency I pick up on the high end. And then I'm going to try this again without the rings in, and then I'm going to try it with just my normal ears. So first we're going to do just the loops. And then we're going to do the loops without the silicone, and then just my basic ears, and we're going to see what we hear. So I have this at half volume right now. We're going to start the 20 to 20k hertz test now. 50. I definitely noticed right at 50. 200. 500. 1K, 2K, 5K, 10K, right about 18K it dropped. All right, so with the silicone loops, we had 50 to about 18.5K. Those were the hertz that we heard. All right, so let's replicate that test and try it now with without these silicone loops that we have in our ear. Okay, so now we have the loops. We have them without the little silicone inserts. These are just the normal. And let's try this again. Before I could hear it about 50, and then it went up to 18.5K. So let's see what we get now. And here we go. All right, so at that time I was way lower. I was like 42, 45. This is the annoying part, 500. 1K, 2K. My neighbors are probably stoked about this. Ooh, dude, I hit I might have hit 20 with that. I'm gonna say 19.5. I'm gonna say that I hit about 19.5 just because hitting 20K is like almost unreasonable. I have really good, really good hearing, which is part of the reason I want to use these to preserve it and still hear sound. Um, and I think I used to be able to hear 20 to 21K when I was a kid, but I don't think that I ever do anymore. Let's go ahead and take these out. Let's put them in our wonderful little loop carrying case that they gave us. Alrighty. And now the part that I am so stoked for, which is, okay, so here's the ear test. I was right at 40, maybe even 38, 40. I could hear that one. $1K, this is unbearable after having those in. Oh, $5K, brutal. Definitely gonna edit this out. I heard that straight to 20K. Okay, so that's the range of this. It goes up to 20K, which is really all you really need. Actually, in that time, I just put the baby to bed. So my overall review is this. For almost zero change in noticeable differences with sound, you get way quieter sound. This is great for people who go to raves. This is great for people who don't want to hear their cubicle mates' mechanical keyboard. These things are amazing. And sorting through the marketing was a little difficult. I decided to kind of take the plunge because I've already had eargasms and other plugs like that, especially for my Marshall amps that have a lot of mids, sometimes I can't hear my guitar. With these, I haven't had any issues at all. And for people that just want to go to the grocery store and be able to hear what's going on without hearing the rattly cart and 10,000 different conversations at once, you have the amazing noise reduction. If you still want to talk to someone you run into, you also can still understand them. 7 dB is pretty minimal, but with the silicone inserts, you should be able to get that down. Navigating through the marketing was a little difficult. I unfortunately went to the website and Loop just like targeted me for days. And finally I was like, look, I'm going to get it. I think they have like somewhere around a 30 or 40 day return policy. If these are, snake oil, I'll return them. I would give these for everyone a 9.5 out of 10, and I never rate them that highly. I never rate anything that highly. These are going to be part of my daily pack out when I go to work in the morning.